with Sharing a Journey. This week we are planning a trip to Disney, and this is a part of Brooke's birthday and a part of our Christmas, since Brooke turned 18 and she's got a job of her own and she's pretty much got things covered. It was a little bit harder to figure out what we wanted to do for Christmas, so the three of us put our heads together and decided that we wanted to go to Disney for a weekend getaway. And so I have a few tips over on the blog, but I have a conundrum, which is what to take and what to wear. So the first thing that I wanted to kind of talk about is the essentials that I put in my bag for Disney or any other sort of day trip. And I have a few of these things over here. Usually I move my my information, my credit cards and everything into a very small coin purse and make sure that I have my insurance and AAA card and ID in one spot. So a little guy like this is often really helpful. It helps to lighten the load. The next thing I make sure I have is a glasses case with my glasses and my sunglasses. Here in Florida, sunglasses are an essential. It may not seem like it today as it is quite cloudy, but in general, it is something that's important to have on hand. The next thing for Disney and other day trips is hand sanitizer. I always make sure that I have a fresh hand sanitizer so that anything that needs to be sort of cleaned, or if my hands are feeling a little bit sticky, I have hand sanitizer in my bag. The next thing I always have is sunscreen, and this is a powder form of sunscreen. It comes with a little compact, it's in a color that I like, and this is SPF 50. This happens to be IT CC Cream, or IT CC Plus 50 sunscreen. So that's another thing. And then I also have the Fresh Sugar Lip Balm. I've had this in my favorites and I love it, and it also has an SPF of 15. I have a hair comb, and I purposely purchased this flat comb because it goes into the pockets that a lot of handbags have these days. It slides right in along with where you put your cell phone, and it's right handy so that it doesn't take up a lot of room like a little brush might. And then finally, I carry a little first aid kit. These you can just get at Target. That's where I got this one. And I also pop in a few extra contact lenses. It has little bandages, and it has some little alcohol wipes and first aid cream along with the Band-Aids. That has been a lifesaver because, as you probably know from reading the blog, I'm not always the most practical when it comes to choosing shoes. And so it's been handy to have Band-Aids on hand for blisters and that sort of thing. Now, I found these little lunch and snack sacks. These are reusable. I got them on Amazon, and what I do oftentimes is I put all my little essentials, the little bits and pieces, into these little guys, and that makes it a lot easier to organize my bags, my handbags. But the real problem that I have today is not what to put in my bag, but which bag to take with me. Now, you may know that I'm an ambassador with India Hicks, and I have 3 bags to show you today. And then I'm hoping that you will help me choose the one that I will carry to Disney when we go next weekend. The first is this lovely bag. It has the little pocket on the back, and it's got kind of a nice size. It definitely has plenty of room for my essentials, and it can be worn in several ways. It can be worn as a shoulder bag, a crossbody, or I can carry it by the cute little handle. And I just think it is such a gorgeous bag, so cute. And I've been actually carrying this ever since I got it. I got it probably about a month ago, and I've been carrying it pretty much nonstop ever since. So this is bag number 1. Bag number 2 is an interesting bag because it too can be worn as a shoulder bag or as a crossbody. It's super cute, but it has another feature in that it has this inset, And this bag can be carried as an evening bag. It's really gorgeous. It also comes in other colors, so you could, choose a different color. And it adds this really great sort of accent. The other part of it is that this can be used as a makeup bag for packing, and it can carry all your essentials, and you don't have to move stuff from one bag to another if you choose to change bags. Now, the other thing I completely love about this bag is that it is the perfect size for an iPad. And since I carry my iPad a lot, I may not carry it while we're at the park. I like having it with me, and especially like for business meetings and other things like that. This is sort of a great bag that's multi-purpose. And so if I were going to spend some evenings where I knew we were going to dine out and I knew that maybe we might have some business, this would be definitely a bag that I would want to take with me. The third bag is a chameleon bag, and I have given this to Brooke for Christmas this year. It comes in this little tiny carrying bag, which can be used for cosmetics, tech products, etc. Or, like, I usually will have a bag like this in my suitcase because I've often come home with more than I left with, and sometimes have to unload my bag a little bit in order to make the weight requirements. But anyway, this bag is called the Chameleon. It is really, really cute. And the reason that I'm considering wearing this at Disney is because during this time of the year, we're doing a lot of layering with clothes. So you start out and it's 60 degrees, and by midday it's 80 degrees. So you're unloading sweaters, and there's plenty of room to carry a lot of extra stuff. The other thing that I discovered with this bag is that it can also be used as a little backpack. And so check this out. How cute is this? So if you have a bunch of sweaters and little odds and ends, and you want your arms to be free, it's absolutely perfect for this. So, and I've also been known to use these as shopping bags and that sort of thing. So which should I take? Bag number one, this gorgeous and very stylish bag that can be worn 3 ways. This bag, which I could use for day and evening, or the Chameleon bag, which I could really come away with a lot of wonderful Disney swag, t-shirts, sweaters, and also carry away any of the layers of clothing that we might have on that particular day of the visit. I'd love to hear from you. Share your comments, share your ideas, and if you're interested in any of these bags, you'll find the links below.